Hey folks, good Thursday afternoon and welcome to our market sit rep here at Top Gun Options. My name is Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz, and folks, we are done. Closing the doors today to our full throttle. We did a free week of live trading and training here at Top Gun Options. If you missed anything, head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT-replay. And that'll send you to the replay page, and you can check out all the briefs. We talked about getting bearish on Amazon this week. We put on a bear call spread on Tuesday that closed for nearly $2,000 in profit. We got long volatility, man. We had an absolute blast this week. And guess what I did this afternoon? If you joined either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, guess what you got in the final hour and a half of trading? Look up here. In the Max Afterburner group and over here in the Hunters. Let me just scroll up here. This is where I place all my trades. At 223, there is a bull put spread on the S&P 500. 223 in the afternoon. What happened? 14 minutes later, closed it. $1,200 in 20 minutes. Then what did I do? Did a bear call spread. And what happened to that one? It expired for max profit. Men lie, trades don't. There's the bear call spread right there, about $1,500. Take a look at the market, folks. When I took these I call them snipers. Take a look at the S&P 500 from 230 on. There we are, right here. Put on the bull put spread right here when we started to run. Closed it right there for $1,200, and this one for $1,500. It expired worthless as the market sold off into the close as I expected it to. $2,700 in profit in an hour and a half. Was that in an hour and a half, folks? $2,700. So add that to the Amazon, nearly $2,000 in profit this week. That's $4,700 in profitable trades covered this week. What are you waiting for, folks? Head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT-Hunters. It is time for you to get airborne, man. Do the monthly. Do a test flight for a couple months at $295. Or I just paid for a year and a half of a full throttle membership. In the past hour and a half, from 223 until the market closed, I made $2,700 in 2 trades. Almost paid for 1 year membership in an hour and a half. Folks, I can drag you beg, kicking, and screaming. You got to get airborne. Men lie, trades don't. Or, you know what, Wiz, I like the full throttle stuff, the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday live trade briefs, the text alerts, all the stuff you do, but I also want to get access to that investment club. This is the middle. It's $497 a month, folks. And based on the over $4,500, $4,700 in profit I covered this week, folks, paid for. It's all paid for. Or it would have been, potentially. Folks, it's up to you. Time for you to get airborne. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT-Hunters. Speaking of Hunter, guess where Hunter Biden was locked up? Right? I love the people on the other side of the aisle. Hunter Biden's not a government employee, so you can't be doing anything to him. Okay, he's not a government employee. Well, guess what? This non-government employee crackhead living at that White House, the Biden house in Delaware, doesn't have a security clearance, does he? All that classified shit in that house while he was raking in millions doing business with Chinese intelligence ties. Meanwhile, in the FBI as the Gestapo of the Democratic Party news, 3 locations they're finding classified documents. What did they do to Trump? 30 FBI agents raided the home of a former president who's protected by Secret Service and shit like that. Not a crackhead with shit in the garage. What did the FBI do? Nothing. 2 systems of justice in this country, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling about that? You good? You good with that? If you are good with that, you're what's wrong with this country. Unbelievable. 30 FBI agents, a raid on the home of a former president, classified documents all over Joe Biden's properties, nothing. The FBI's like, nah. What do you mean? What do you mean, nah? So, folks, if they can do that to a former president, how you feeling? about the power of this federal government. Once again, for the third time in his presidency, Biden McShittypants rambled this week about what? You shouldn't have an AR. I got F-15s. For the third time in his presidency, the man brought up the fact that you can't take on this government. We have F-15s. Whoa. It's insane what's going on in this country. But if you voted for it, I hope you're enjoying it. War in Europe's going to get worse. Vlad has 700,000 troops coming to the border for a massive new offensive. I think they're going to blitzkrieg out of Russia and also Belarus. What are we going to do? It's a crucial moment for Ukraine. Do we just keep sending on weapons and all sorts of stuff? Did you see what the former president of Russia said today? What did the former president of Russia say today? Warned NATO of nuclear war if Russia is defeated in Ukraine. Are you listening? And it's interesting because a lot of Americans are stupid, and I mean that with love. They believe that our nuclear doctrine is what? Mad, mutually assured destruction. Nobody would ever be dumb enough to use a nuke. Clearly, they weren't the adversary officer in a fighter squadron like I was. I've read their shit. You know what their shit says? They believe they can win in a nuclear exchange. Stop trying to foist what you believe on other people. Oh, they'll never do that. They're telling us they're going to do it. Oh, they won't. Really? Let's just keep funneling billions and billions and billions of dollars into Ukraine, as between 22 and 44 veterans die in this country every day at their own hand. Let's just keep doing that. 50,000 homeless veterans on the streets of this country, $100 billion in Ukraine. Can somebody tell me, so Ukraine's not even a member of NATO, folks. Can somebody tell me what the point of NATO is? Is if everybody's NATO? I'm a little confused. Is everybody NATO now? Stop it. Stop killing, stop fighting, stop everything, and stop. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're broke. Shocker. Today, we hit our debt limit. We are physically broke. But the Democrats, I think the pandemic's over, but we're still spending like drunken pandemic sailors. We've already blown through our debt limit, and around April-ish, we're having the debt ceiling fight. So if you're going to be a TGO member, you need to sign up now because we are going to print money on the market imploding and volatility exploding with the debt ceiling fight. I can't wait for this to happen, man. We are going to implode. And if you attended any of the free briefs this week, I showed you how you can make money in a down market. You can make money on volatility going up. You can make money on something moving sideways. We can make money on the market going down. I'm going to teach you all this stuff. There's a lot of cracks in the economy. Buyer cancellation rate is at the highest levels. It beats the 2008. People are bailing out of homes. The jobs market is starting to soften. Inflation is still raging. Retail sales are imploding. Folks, this is just an absolute recipe for disaster. Not here at Top Gun Options, folks. We are printing money. I love the volatility. I love the bad. I don't love it as Wiz, the American and the human. I love it as Gordon Gekko, the narcissist sociopath from Wall Street. If people are going to be stupid, I'm going to make money off of their stupidity. I guarantee you. So at the end of the day, folks, showed you a ton of profitable trades this week, opened them, closed them. And if you had done kind of what we briefed this week in our training sessions, you could have paid for a year and a half of your membership. I'm one of the only guys on the face of this planet that does this. I don't do sales presentations with a ton of PowerPoint slides and say, hey, buy my stuff. And then when you get in, you find out how crappy it is. I'm one of the only guys in the industry that opens up the doors. You come in to our regular briefs, just like you're a current member. But today, I'm closing the doors. We're going to get airborne with or without you. Would love to have you on board. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT-Hunters. I'm heading out to dinner tonight, and I guarantee you the dinner's more than $295. For the price of a dinner, you can at least check us out for a month. But I strongly recommend about 80-90% of our current TGO members are right here. They're in the full throttle annual. And in 2 S&P 500 trades in an hour and a half, I more or less paid for an annual membership. Men lie, trades don't. They were placed in the hunters right there, and they were placed in the Max Afterburner Lifetime group right there, man. And it was beautiful. $2,700 in an hour and a half. I got to get going. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. God bless. Fights on, and namaste.